Hi, my name is Goldman. I'm the director and founder of Goldman and Associates. Our firm has a primary focus on family law issues here in Michigan. And today we're continuing our video series designed to educate and inform the public. So please subscribe to our channel. Do all divorce cases go to court? That's a very common question that I get a lot. People want to find out, can they do this without the court's involvement? When you buy a home, you usually have realtors there, sometimes title people there. It's a big, important legal transaction, but doesn't necessarily have to go to court. Is a divorce the same way? Can it be done without the court's involvement? Well, for the purposes of the state of Michigan, I would tell you, no, it cannot. You're going to be in court. Papers are going to have to be filed. There will be a finalization hearing. Under the best of circumstances, if everybody agrees to everything and everything is signed up and ready to go, you still have to get it okayed by a judge, which means there still has to be a hearing. Even if it's a default or it's a consent judgment, the court is still going to have a hearing, and it's going to swear in the parties, and it's going to make sure that the jurisdictional requirements are met, and it's going to make sure that everybody understands that this is a settlement. And that if you didn't settle the case, you could go to trial and you may get better, you may get worse, you may get the same, you may get nothing. The court is going to want to make sure that everybody understands what they're doing. And if there are children involved and the parties have agreed that dad will get the custody, the court doesn't necessarily have to endorse that unless it goes through the appropriate proofs to make sure and make appropriate findings that it's in the best interest of the child that we do that. So the point is, your case is going to have to go to court regardless. Now, does it mean it has to go to trial where you're going to bring evidence and witnesses and cross-examine people and make efforts to attack the credibility of the other side? That's a different story. Not every case goes down that road. We don't have to do that. As a matter of fact, I'll tell you a secret. In Michigan, probably 97% of cases that are filed in the way of a divorce do not go through that kind of trial. They don't have those kind of proceedings. They all go to court because the judge has to sign off on them. But the vast majority of these cases, they're resolved by way of dismissal, by way of default, by way of arbitration, by way of mediation. They are resolved without the need to cross-examine a bunch of people and do opening statements and closing arguments and all this stuff. So in most cases, they do come to that realization. But even those cases, they're going before the court. They're requiring filings and they're requiring finalization hearings at the least. Now, if you have any questions about the direction of your case and how or where it should go, of course, reach out. We'll be glad to help you out.